is Holly with woodlandshits.com, and I have Kim Hess, the founder and president of Cassidy Joined for Hope. How are you, Kim?
I'm good, thank you.
So tell me a little bit about Cassidy Joined for Hope.
We are a local nonprofit foundation created with the mission to prevent teen suicide. We lost our 16-year-old daughter, Cassidy, to suicide December of 2015. And after we lost her and I was given the opportunity to speak and share our story throughout the community, I realized that this problem is not just a problem within our family, but a problem within the entire community. And it affects more families than I ever knew. And so after going through that heartbreaking devastation, our family wanted to create a foundation to make sure that no other family loses their child the way that we did.
So tell me a little bit about what this foundation does within the community.
Well, we want to spread the first of all, we want to break the silence and talk about suicide. Absolutely. And get the community to have these important and life-saving discussions at home, at school, at work, openly, so that we can openly talk about it, remove the stigma, and start helping people. And so in doing that, we host speaking events. We've partnered with our church, the Woodlands United Methodist Church, and we've held speaking events there. We've held a speaking event at the Woodlands Church. Just to continue the conversations, I've spoken at many schools, including local high schools, Lone Star College, Rice University, Sam Houston State University. And so just getting the conversations in the schools, getting awareness out there. And then we've also gotten the message through the high school. We've created student-led school clubs. These are the Join for Hope clubs in local high schools, and they're called, the first one created was the Cats Join for Hope at College Park High School. That was the high school that Cassidy went to. And basically these clubs are doing the exact same thing. Their goal is to spread the message of teen suicide prevention in the schools, get the conversation started, create a safe place for these kids to talk about these important issues, bring in resources, bringing speakers, testimonials, and just to make sure that every kid understands they are not alone and that there's always hope.
Wow, that's amazing. And you guys, how many of those student-led organizations do you have within the community? Do you know that number?
I do. We have 5 total. Within our community, we have 4. We have the College Park, the Cats Join for Hope, the next Concordia Lutheran private school in Tomball. They're the Satyrs Join for Hope. And then Lone Star College came on. They're the Mavs Join for Hope. Nice. And then Oak Ridge High School are the Eagles Join for Hope. And Then we have one in Austin at Rouse High School. Okay. And they are the Raiders Join for Hope.
So it doesn't have to, these organizations don't have to be right here in the community. I mean, they can be anywhere,
Absolutely.
Anywhere.
So. We've had schools from Dallas area contact us, and even the Galveston area contact us and ask for more information. We've provided some guidelines and a curriculum for these clubs to make it easy for them to follow. Mm-hmm. And so, we feel like every school needs some sort of club like this. I totally agree with you. I
completely agree with you. So before we move on to the next topic, I want to make sure that we give the listeners your contact information on how they could learn more about Cassidy Join for Hope if they're interested in their school being a part of this, or, if someone directly wants to reach out, where would they go to?
Absolutely. Yeah, please go to our website, www.CassidyJoinedForHope.com. There's a lot of information on there. There's information about Cassidy's story, the foundation, all of the clubs, and some guidelines that you can download. We even offer scholarships through these clubs. So there's even a scholarship application, in Cassidy's memory. Last year at College Park High School, we gave out 6 scholarships.
Wow, yeah. That's awesome.
So, yeah. And then we also, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, but if you go on our website, you can find out. And then if you want to contact us, email us, just info@CassidyJoinedForHope.com.
Perfect. So we are so excited that we are both being a part of the Out of the Darkness Walk coming up here February 17th out at Town Green Park. You are going to be the keynote speaker, which I am so looking forward to hearing you speak. Tell me how you got involved with this and what it means to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, We created a team last year to walk. Of course, that was our first year. That was our first year out after being affected by suicide. And so we had, I think, the largest team out there last year, and we raised the most money for, we're the number one fundraiser last year for the walk. And it was just such, it was a very inspirational moment to be out there among all the other people who have been heartbroken and affected by suicide, and to hear, that these stories, that there is hope, that there is light, and that we can help each other, and to see so many people in our community in the greater Houston area come together to support each other. It was really, heartwarming. And so I look forward to, to being a part of it and a bigger part of it this year. I look forward to speaking and to sharing some and spreading some light and some hope out there. We're encouraging all of our Join for Hope clubs to attend and to walk with us. So we'll have hopefully a large representation of our clubs and foundation out there, and we'll have a table so you can stop by our table and get some more information. But I think this is just such a great thing to host in the Woodlands, because there's so many people out there that are suffering in silence,
right?
And they don't need to be.
Right. Totally agree with you. And it's crazy that, some of the stories that I've personally heard, you never would have thought that these people were even struggling.
No.
And it's just getting this message out. I know it's a tough message, but getting this message out, and like you said, breaking the stigma is one step further to helping save more lives.
Absolutely. Because unfortunately, suicide doesn't discriminate.
Right.
It affects people of all walks, all kinds, all, cultures. They're all across the board, all ages. And unfortunately, it's affecting our kids younger and younger every year. And that's the scary part.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Kim, I'm so thrilled that you were able to take the time to chat with us today. And I'm so excited about the walk. And I have some... I'm going to talk to you offline. I think I have some opportunities for some new groups within the community to get started for
Wonderful.
Cassidy Join for Hope. So thank you so much again.
Well, thank you.
And give us your website address one more time.
www.CassidyJoinForHope.com.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Holly.